Hello and welcome to this card pull. My name's Kessie and I'm a Master Energy Healer. Thank you for joining us. So today we have a question that you have in your mind. Now you might have chose card number 1, card number 2, or card number 3. Let's get started. So card number 1, the giraffe spirit. Where are you not looking at the big picture? Where are you looking at all the little minuscule things that you have to do throughout the day and not looking at the big dream, the big desire? It's time for you to stretch up, look down on your life from above, from your superconscious perspective, from your higher self, your spiritual perspective, and really see your life for what it is, that you are sovereign, that you are enough, that it's time to stop chasing things. It's time to stop trying to fix things. It's time to just be. It's time to acknowledge that everything that you desire, you already have it inside you. You have the ability to feel free. You have the ability to feel safe right now in your body, in your life, and nothing else matters. So the giraffe, it stretches upward, doesn't it, to reach the treetops. It has this massive neck and it can really look down from a really high vantage point. So when this giraffe spirit appears, as it has today in your card reading, it's a sign to observe life from a higher viewpoint. It's time to get out of your mind and into your heart. In all aspects of your life, it's time to stretch your neck out, broaden your view, open your eyes to what others need, what others are experiencing, and see the big picture that you fit into. You are sovereign. No matter how great your wisdom is, your knowledge, or your experience is, you don't want to overlook details and connections that will really help you to better understand yourself and your circumstances. So really stretch yourself, put yourself out of your comfort zone and allow yourself to connect with others. And now allow yourself to stretch, to become that person that you desire to become now. If you go to your dream life that you already have, how would that person act now? How would they see things now? How would they speak? How would they feel? What actions would they take? It's time to look beyond what catches your attention at the eye level. And it's time to really anchor in and know that everything is as obvious as you'd like it to be. We all have our viewpoints, our focus, our beliefs and our points of view. And Spirit will bestow upon you a new perspective that might make all the difference. So when we really go within and when we ask Spirit to help us, when we ask for a sign, when we ask for a message, when we ask to be anchored in to the truth, Spirit always provides. Another perspective is, are you sticking your neck out too far? Are you, really reaching too high instead of seeing the conditions that really ground you? Are you looking up instead of looking down? Are you seeing everything that's available to you, or are you only seeing it one way? Are you looking up at the sky when something could be down below? Are you looking down below when something could be up above? So it really is about bringing your awareness to everywhere around you and really allowing yourself to devote yourself to co-creating something new. co-creating something new in your life, in connections, in community. Where can you reach out? Where can you be open to new opportunities that might come about? You know, it could be a side hustle, it could be a relationship, it could be a new connection. Just allowing yourself to be open and allowing yourself to not be in the fear of and the mindset of, I can't afford it, or no one would want to be friends with me, or there's no good men out there. And really changing your perspective and seeing the whole picture, seeing the wealthy version where you can know that anything is possible. Perspective is really all going on inside your head. It's all going on inside you. And when we see the whole picture, you know, we can, as a giraffe, look at the tree and see the tasty leaves on the tree that we might not have been able to see if we weren't looking up and stretching our neck up. So it really is about checking in with yourself as well, and really checking in with your body. How does this make me feel? How would I desire to feel? How can I bring in more safety, more freedom into my life now? Or, you know, maybe you're just constantly worrying about what's going on in the world instead of going within and focusing what you can do right now, how you can be more present, how you can lift your frequency, how you can feel safe and free now and good enough now, so that you can bring about the changes that you want to see in the world. The way to do that is to go within. And when we align with our highest good and know that while having a perspective and a belief is important, transformation begins in the present moment where we are and how we feel. How are you feeling? And how can you shift that frequency? How can you shift your energy in every moment to what it is that you desire to feel instead, whilst allowing yourself to feel. If it's sad, allowing yourself to feel sad. You don't have to be high vibe all the time to experience abundance, to experience everything that you desire to experience in your life. We're humans, we're allowed to feel. So it's also very important not to suppress those feelings. But it's also about not getting so far up in the clouds that your head's in the clouds, right? That we're actually grounding ourselves as well. And not losing perspective of, you know, we're humans having a human experience here. And bringing in gratitude, bringing in expansion, bringing in growth, really allowing ourselves to live life now as it is. And allowing yourself to initiate change for transformation, because the transformation starts with you. It starts within. It all happens inside you. You are it. And it's really important to remember that when you want a different life or a different thing to appear in your life, it's time to think differently. It's time to feel differently. It's time to experience life differently. Bring in more gratitude. Bring in the feelings you desire to feel as if you already have it. You can think them, you can write them, you can visualize them. You can shift your energy by moving your physical body. You can book in a soul activation with me. Quite easily we will do that work. So I hope you enjoyed that card. The second card is the koala spirit. Spirit has a plan. So look at this beautiful koala. Looks like the koala's got an earring. Wearing a beautiful earring. And the koala's like clinging on to this branch, I can see. So for me, the energy, straight away of this is to trust. Trust, like, look at that branch. It doesn't look that big, but the koala just trusts and knows that it's safe on this branch. That when you trust spirit, which is really just yourself, everything's going to be okay. It's really important to go within and focus on what you desire to create, not comparing yourself to other people, not having that imposter syndrome. And, like, you look at the koala in nature, it moves very slowly. And that's okay. And when it's, in the branches, it moves very slowly in the eucalyptus tree. And it just, really slowly chews those eucalyptus leaves, doesn't it? So it's really important to know life's not a race, that you can really slowly savor your life, enjoy the pleasure. It's not a race or a competition. So the more that we're looking outside of ourselves for validation, the more that we're comparing ourselves to other people, which is really easy to do in the online world, the more we get out of balance, we get out of alignment. And chasing the next, shiny object can be distracting. And that can keep us from recognizing that we have all that we need. And spirit will always be there with gifts to sustain us. So it's really important, if something new comes your way, to really feel how it feels in your body. Really feel the difference between a distraction and something new and exciting and expansive. Yeah. So you're being asked to trust that when you move slowly with faith in the abundance, that, you are abundant, that abundance is everywhere, and surrendering to a power greater than yourself, you'll really be able to experience the manifestation of your desire and really enjoy it. And you'll just become magnetic to it. And as you take your time to just enjoy all the riches that are available to you right now, and you go within and you sit peacefully and you quiet your mind, you begin to radiate the joy and abundance that you actually seek. When you go quiet, when you go within, when you feel the feelings that you desire to feel, free, safe, joyful, pleasure, contentment, all gifts that are yours now and in the future just are here. You already have those feelings. So just trust in Spirit's plan for you and know that you are loved and you are cherished. Are you feeling uneasy and mistrustful of the world right now? Have you been hiding in a safe spot, hiding out, afraid to venture out because you're convinced that life and other people might disappoint you? And the koala spirit has appeared to let you know that your faith, it's really important to have faith in yourself, because the safety that you seek is already inside you. It's already there. And all things are just temporary. And the outer world, your outer conditions are always changing, constantly changing. And so it's important to find your safety by really putting your faith and trust in Spirit, which is really inside you, in God. And then you will grow the abundance that is already yours. Maybe you're acting slowly and overly cautious because you don't have faith. there's more for you out there than what you know. And that's a different feeling. That's a fear-based feeling. Being cautious, being non-trusting, being scared, being like you don't trust. But you might have boxed yourself into a safe place that's got nothing to give you. And it's just become so familiar that you've forgotten to explore. Are you feeling pessimistic and convinced that there's nothing more out there for you? This koala spirit's here to remind you that it's really important to have that self-care, to start loving yourself, to start moving your body, to start exercise is the quickest way to get you out of that state. And it's meant to replenish you so that you can venture out again in faith, going within, trusting there's no limit. There's absolutely no limit to the joy that God wants you to feel inside your heart, God, Spirit, the Creator, and wants you to experience in your life. It's really important to be kind to yourself and just to reconnect with source energy, with God, with the Creator inside you, to reclaim your faith in things that aren't yet materialized in your physical reality. When we go within and we feel it before it arrives, and we continue to feel it and have that faith and that knowing that it's there. It just hasn't materialized yet. And the more we feel it, the more we get comfortable with that feeling. We get familiar with that feeling. It will turn up. That's our frequency. That's our vibration. Gratitude. Feeling already free. Feeling already safe. Feeling already enough. Sovereign. These are the feelings to draw into yourself every day, and the manifestation will just appear. So I hope you enjoyed that card. Card number 3 is the Crow. Co-create with spirit. This one is very beautiful, actually. Crow, I must admit, it's not really my favorite animal, but they're extremely intelligent. Man, they're extremely intelligent. I once heard a story that, if you aim a gun at a crow, it knows and it'll fly off. It can see, it knows, it just is so smart. It's really hard to kill a crow. As you look around you, I want you to feel the magic that's pulsating in the air and throughout the world. Feel the magic of the energy around the world. Have you witnessed how every thought can become a thing? How every intention that you have can call the universe, God, the Creator, into action. And as these sacred laws shape what you experience, intention is so important. Feeling it as if it's already here is so important. We have these universal laws, The universe works in perfect order. The law of attraction, the law of magnetism. And when you align these thoughts, these beliefs that you have, these perceptions, these feelings with spirit, you'll want to crow with the delight. Feeling the excitement and the wonder of, really being in harmony with something much larger than yourself. Feeling the magic that anything is possible. Getting out of our humanness and really getting into the laws of the universe, the magic of the universe. as our new reality. You know, this crow spirit's here to give you a message. You're right on target now. You're right on target. You're doing everything. You're about to see your dreams magically come into being in the visible world. The laws of abundance, the law of compensation, the law of frequency, the law of praise. They're really operating, for you right now. And you've just got to remember to be grateful and praise what's yours. Give so much thanks. Even if it's still taking shape and form right now, it's really important to give thanks for it already being here. No matter what area of your life you're worried about right now, what you hope for is already on its way. And Spirit is your co-creation partner. It's really important to understand that and to feel that. Whatever frequency you're vibrating at, your thoughts, your feelings, it's so important to let go of the doubts, to let go of the worry, to let go of the lack thinking and feeling, and bring in the experience now as if you already have it. The experience of, I'm so excited for it. I'm so grateful for it. The feeling free, the sovereignty, feeling it in your body now. And this crow spirit wants you to know that, why you think there's no magic in the world, it's simply not true. It's just the way that we've been programmed in this life to think that magic is not real. Do you believe that magic was real, but it ran out, leaving nothing but the mundane? Or do you believe that it just has never existed? Or you might believe that it does exist, but it's just called the laws of the universe. Some people call it magic. Some people call it reality, their reality. Once you know how to shift and change, that's why people call it magic. And conditions in your life might be challenging right now, but you have absolutely no reason to believe that everything you've set an intention for will elude you and that won't turn up. You might feel frustrated. You might feel triggered, and that's okay because your outer world is shifting, but it's really important for you to go within and focus within on that inner world and really allow yourself to feel the feelings that come up for you so that you can let them go and heal that inner child within you. Maybe you're, fretting about experiencing the results of some of your poor choices that you've made, judgments from the past. It's really important to forgive yourself right now. It's really important to forgive what you've done in the past because it doesn't define you. That isn't you. It's just a choice that you made at that time without knowing what you know now. So it's time for you to really forgive that person inside you that made those choices and did what you did. Forgiveness is everything. This crow spirit's here to remind you that you can always get back on track. It's never too late. All we have is this present moment. Maybe you've been hit by a loss or a disappointment or an event's happened where you absolutely, knocked you for six with your manifesting. It might have shaken you to the core because at the moment we know there's a lot of energies happening right now that are bringing up all of our stuff. But it's happening for us so that we can move through it. And the crow spirit asks you to trust. Just trust that no matter the temporary conditions in your life, no matter what's going on for you right now, that it is temporary. And things will right themselves really soon. Things are happening fast in the universe right now. And the law of balance just makes it inevitable that this too shall pass. And the most important thing that you can do is to bring in that deep gratitude for everything that you're experiencing, all the lessons, all the learnings, all the expansion. Just think, in this lifetime, what you're experiencing now, you don't have to experience in a next lifetime. You know, you're learning the lessons, you're doing the work, and it's time to actually even speak your message, speak your truth in a loving way. Stop being the person that you think you should be, and really stepping into being the true you, the you that you can feel proud of, the you that you really want to be, and not comparing your life to anyone else's, and just being honest about what you want and how you desire to live and what you desire to do and how you desire to feel, what experiences you're drawing into you simply by how you feel. Being that co-creator with spirit, taking your power back and saying, yes, I am a co-creator with spirit. Really feeling that down deep if you're a woman in your womb. This is where we create from. Really anchoring in those feelings of co-creation, that you are here to create more, so much more in this lifetime, and it's time to step into that power now. So I hope you enjoyed today's reading. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and tune in for some more videos on energy. Have a great day. Bye.